Wow. I'm actually so far impressed, and I'm just on the menu. Hey folks, Nathan here. This is my YouTube channel. Amidst all the other stuff on the channel, lots and lots of Star Wars stuff. We do have a little bit of, deck building game stuff, and of course some Let's Plays for PlayStation VR, because I'm a huge proponent of PlayStation VR. I love this stuff. And what I try to do is when I get a new PlayStation VR game, take a moment, give you a quick Let's Play to let you see what it's all about. And this one is a little bit different. This one is actually something I'm really excited to try. I have not tried it yet. This is WipEout Omega Collection. Now, I had WipEout back on, gosh, I guess it was PlayStation 3, and I had it on, I guess, maybe it was WipEout Fury, I think it was, on the Vita. I mean, I really enjoyed the WipEout games, and I was thinking early on, like, boy, how awesome would it be if there was like a WipEout-style game that was done for PlayStation VR? Wouldn't that be awesome? Screw the driving simulators that I'm kind of like meh on. Although I really like Drive Club VR, I just don't think there's enough content for Gran Turismo Sport. Although they did just add a VR time trial mode, which I'll try out once I reload the game on the system and all. But that'd be so awesome. And then we got that game Radial G, Racing Evolved. I'm like, this is it. This is WipEout. And it just was totally underwhelming. And here it turns out that WipEout Omega Collection, which is the one that takes the old WipEout games and whatnot, beefs them up for PlayStation 4, even Pro enhances them, and gives us some new bits and pieces, has gotten an upgrade for VR. So this is our menu system here, but this is the earlier WipEout Omega Collection. See, I never tried the original. I want to say it was 3, which is the one that got me into it, but I'm assuming is the original on this one too? Like, I was just like, WipEout was fun. Holy crap. VR mode? Purchase. So I didn't even look at which games were all included. I know that that WipEout and WipEout Fury were, but I know there's some other stuff listed. I'm just like, don't care. It's WipEout. Want to play. So it's been a long while since I played this. Alright, so we have our left air brake, right air brake, accelerate, fire and use pickup, absorb pickup, look back camera. Okay, so, no biggie. No problema. In theory. Oh, there's a, okay. So we do have a lock camera to cockpit. What's our other option? Lock to track, or lock to pilot, or lock to, yeesh. I don't honestly know. Headset settings, large, smaller, off. Field of view setting on. I'm assuming that's going to make it so it's less likely to make somebody sick, so there's going to be like an edge control. Pilot assist. Let's do pilot assist to start with, just because it's been so long. Okay, cool! I cannot believe I'm playing friggin' WipEout again. This is crazy. Okay, so each one gets its own menu. See, I literally bought it once I knew that PlayStation VR had the upgrades. The other ones I was like, I already got them on the old systems. If I wanted to play it, I played on the old systems. But now I'm like, squee, VR. So WipEout 2048, WipEout HD, and WipEout Fury. Try Fury, why not? Event 1 out of 8. Sure, why not? It is single race. Oh, I remember this stuff. Man, it's been so long. Let's do, oh, here we go. Change VR comfort settings in the option menu. So cockpit stabilizer keeps the cockpit level to the track. So I guess it can't tilt, but it can still jump. Choose to limit external peripheral view, dynamic field of view, toggle dynamic field of view speed effect. Okay. Oh, we got our nice... Yeah, baby. I'm so geeking out over the fact that I'm playing freaking WipEout again, and I get to actually play it in VR, which is one of the first things that I really had hoped they were going to do when PSVR launched. Like, squee. Left, right, left, or right, left, right when in the air to execute a barrel roll. Oh, well, that's... Do a barrel roll! I forgot all about that. But yeah, you get that speed boost when you land. I remember that, now that it's been mentioned. Oh my goodness. I like it. I really like it. Huh. Very cool. This has a, the cockpit feels very, Eve Valkyrie. And I know we've got plenty of different instances where we got cockpits that we can be in VR, but this really has an Eve Valkyrie feel, but it's much closer. Like, I mean, you're just like right here. Oh, and actually the pilot is apparently a little tiny bit shorter than I am, which I wasn't sure was possible, but apparently so. Maybe like a jockey on a horse or something. So my ass is just a little bit further down than its ass. But very nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, nope. I did the recenter thing, and I think I kind of had an issue there for a second. Well, and I like the... Oh, nice, and you got the crowds up there. It's crazy, because, I mean, this is a game that was not originally designed for VR, and they've given it a VR mode. And it already looks, what? What would you say? 10, 20, 50 times better than Radial G that was designed for VR? Let's do this shit. I'm not going to try to win to start with. I just want to remember how to play. Okay, that's my air brake, so X is boost. Woo, Nelly! Oh, holy crap. Except looking up is... I wonder if that is something I can change. The fact that I just looked up. Alright. So used to R1 being accelerate that it's kind of trippy to make X accelerate again. Get them air brakes going. Yes, I just made it. I just beat my previous record, which, you know, didn't exist, so I'm not sure that that's anything to write home about, but... Oh, this feels badass. I think about the way that Radial G dealt with that, and it just didn't really work. Although I will say this is moving so quickly that while it's awesome, it's really hard to take in much detail. And I don't remember what any of the power-ups do. What's trippy, of course, is that whenever I play, I mean, I've said this before when I played stuff like Battlefront and talked about the fighter squadron modes and stuff like that, is that I generally don't like playing cockpit view unless I'm in VR. So this is it's going to take a lot of getting used to, because any of the traditional tells, or whatever you want to call them, that would have been a big part of me figuring out like when to turn and that sort of thing previously in the game won't be quite the same anymore, because I'm not seeing the vehicle in relation to the track. I'm in it. There's a photo mode. Ooh, it's a photo mode. We can do photo bomb. Photo bomb. Wow. So you could wait. So you could take a VR photo and just come back to the photo later? That is crazy. In the immortal words of William Shakespeare, me likey. Let's return to the grid. Wow, that's really friggin' bright. I want to jump to the other games. I want to see, I mean, do they all kind of look equivalent? Because they're all being upgraded from a previous system, so do they look equivalent or no? So that, we tried Fury. We tried the Fury, and you suck! Yes, I know. Let's try. Is this the original game, I guess, that's turned into HD? So WipEout... No, WipEout HD would have to be... Oh, it is the same vehicle. Or, wait a second. So maybe I'm understanding wrong here. But basically, we get to select our tracks, but our unlocks, like our vehicles, the vehicle unlocks are universal, it looks like. That is cool! Color me... I forget who said that. Color me impressed. Oh, I guess that was a... that's what, Stallone and, Demolition Man? Color me impressed. Very nice. Okay,
Pfizer.
Stop looking at the vehicle. Pfizer. Double tap it to move it sideways quickly with side shifting. Oh yeah! That too. The name is familiar on this one, Vanetta K. That's good. For something that is a free add-on patch to an existing game that they didn't have to do, although that probably is why the game is still able to be $40. I am thoroughly impressed. Huh. Okay, yeah. Stop looking around like an idiot and just play the game. Try a race. I'll do a race on each of the. Oh! Stop talking and go, mother.
Mines.
Oh, hit some mines. Yeah, definitely gonna have to get used to this again. Or get used to it anew because I'm in the cockpit, but...
New lap record.
Thank you. Thank you. I just beat my non-existent record. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. No applause. No applause needed. No applause warranted, but no applause needed. Either. Oh shit! I don't remember what any of the power-ups do! I have no idea what that just did. Did he just pull me along on his power, or did I just like suck power out of him or something? I don't remember.
Plasma.
Ooh, Nelly. Use those air brakes more often. Need to use the air brakes very well yet. Come on, mother.
Complete.
Ooh, I came in
Silver
second.
Medal awarded.
Whee! And now I'm not actually controlling it, by the way. I sure don't notice any, like, comfort setting things turned on. I mean, I don't feel totally whacked out or anything like that, but I do notice a lack of comfort settings changing things on me here. I'm gonna do the next one, but I'm gonna change those options first. Because, whoo, it does make me feel a little... It makes me feel some kind of way. Okay, so I get lock camera to cockpit, lock camera to track, and pilot. So pilot would be like, oh! Track would mean that I'm always even on the track. The track always looks horizontal to me, so to speak, but the vehicle I'm in is shifting around my body. And then lock to cockpit is going to keep whatever is closest to me, the cockpit itself, even with the way that I'm looking, like it would be in real life, to give me that frame of reference in front of me that hopefully will prevent the motion sickness, or the simulation sickness. What? It's got to be internal, right? Alright, so we're going to turn field of view setting off. I'm going to leave everything else the same. And let's see how that changes things if I jump into 2048. I'm wondering which one is the one that I've never played before, but I'd have to go back and look. Okay. Great. Ooh, or maybe not. Maybe the vehicles just happen to be very similar between those first two games, and it's not a universal unlock thing. I don't know.
Physar speed.
Physar. They used to be pretty good at the PlayStation Vita version. It's a whole new world away from this, though. Still cool, though. Cool out there. Rio Replicate. Physar, anti-gravity transport for the masses. But I thought the masses are asses. Alright. Let's do this. Love the lighting. Oh, okay, there's my shield. Oops, wrong button. I guess that shield is there to help me with motion sickness. Cut out some of that peripheral view. Which is fine. I mean, I don't know if it's necessary, but anything that's going to make you less likely to puke, I'm sure will be appreciated. Whoa, that was cool. Oh, they went a separate way. Ah, now I can look up without it cutting out on me too. Oh, balls! Cute. Oh, tried to do a barrel roll, didn't work. I'm assuming it's probably because I'm in VR. I probably would have been like, BART! Damn. I probably should be using that left-hand side. Woo! Oh, okay, so that one's got a boost at the end of it. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Now, I'll say this doesn't feel quite as immersive with the shield around it, but it's still pretty sweet. Whoa! Holy shit, am I in first? Woo-hoo! Let's see if I can do the woo-woo-woo-woo-woo-woo. Holy shit, I did! It's the left stick, not the right stick, I guess. I was thinking it was right stick for some reason. I did it with both of them that time just to make sure I didn't screw it up, so... Oh yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I know. I'm having way too much nostalgic fun with this. Oh, that's my rear view, and they're way the hell back there. I bet you I got that pilot assist on. I think I did, so I didn't accidentally run myself off the edge just then. Whoa, shit. Is it left? Let's try. Yep, it's left. Yeah. Position 1 out of 8.
Elite pass. First place.
Yay! Cute. Unlocking an item? Phasar fighter ship is now available. Cool. So that was my original track right there. And that was fun. It says certain things are turned on by default. So, but you can change it in options. Alright, so camera, headset. Nope. I did Battlefront a little bit earlier to make sure that I could unlock the Han Solo thing, but I wasn't really playing much. Okay, let's try that headset setting small. Oh, and pilot assist is off. Let's do that same one again, and let's see how it changes when I've got it set to small instead of large. But let's do slower speed. Nope.
5R speed.
We'll stick with the same one. And yeah, I'm just in like a white space right now. But it is a white 360 degree space. Yeah. Okay, so Indy, I'm only going to see like a tweet worth or less of what you say at a time, so you'd have to do it in small chunks. As always, I know you've been asked this many times, but now that you... and then I lose everything else. Alright, so I don't have any shield on right now. Notice. You got my headless body. The edge of the cockpit. To start the race. Chink. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Oh, there it is, game options. I have to turn it on here, I guess. So small instead. Okay, so they're just shorter. Okay. Got that so far. Now, I will say this does feel a lot more inducing than the other one did, so large may be the way to go. I will not, because of the sheer difficulty of actually pulling that off. But Jason did a great job doing that recently for an edition, so I may ask about that at some point, but not in any way that would make it available to people, because I would rather not have the legal hand come down and squash me when I already have a Saga on home video out there that I need to make sure I am protecting. Why shocked? I've said before, I'm not all that stoked on playing the game much anymore. The new progression system is okay now that they've rolled it out. You are able to get a Rhodian skin now for the officer. If you do the officer challenge that's currently going on, you're able to get the Han Solo skin right now, the Han Solo hot skin, but, I mean, the gameplay is still the same old gameplay that's always been. My live streams now are more about updates to changes in the game than they are about playing the game itself. Ooh, yeah. Am I first again? Hell yeah! A little tougher to see those pads when you're playing in first person than when you're playing in third person. I don't feel like that extra peripheral vision is necessary, really. it doesn't necessarily break the immersion to have it one extension longer on the side. Woo!
Final lap.
And then I just realized that I almost sounds like I'm saying butt cheek repeatedly, so I should probably stop. Now, granted, it is the easiest of the, you know, it's the first map on the entire game, so it's not like I'm amazing by doing this, but I like the fact that it's kind of like riding a bike. Just gotta get back into it. Space Age Super Future Mario Karty butt whooping racing. Alright, last lap, so I'm gonna spin and this will be just about do it. Ready? Do a barrel roll! Woo!
Elite Pass. First place.
Multi-pass. Right, because I got two elite passes, right? So, multi-pass. So, I'm going to try one other thing, and I'll stick with that map because we've seen it before. I want to change the options, though, but I'll have to change it once I'm in it. I want to see if you can do outside the vehicle view in VR. Like, if it looks kind of like Moss, where you're, like, above everything. Though I imagine that would be vomit-inducing. I keep doing it again. Butt cheek, butt cheek. Alright, so pilot assist is off. Game options. Lock camera to cockpit. Headset settings, small. We'll go to large. I don't really care. Field of view setting. I don't know what that is. Motion sensor function. Probably for the controller. Hell to the no. But yeah, let's try far. I wonder if it's even possible in VR. Holy crap, you can! You can play this way in VR too! Oh, that is sweet. I thought it'd be only inside the cockpit. Okay, although, like I said, I bet this is probably vomit-inducing. So let's see. So we've got our position marker and XP over here. Lap information over here. You're entirely within the setting now, not in the cockpit at all. And then there's your racer. Oh, that is... Huh. I've said it a few times already. I'll say it again. I am thoroughly impressed. If you have a PlayStation VR and already have WipEout Omega Collection, you ought to jump back into it and give the VR mode a try. If not, it's 3 WipEout games in one, plus some extra content, plus VR for $40. What are you waiting for? Put it that way. Okay. Alright, time to not puke. Okay, this I can see becoming vomit-inducing very quickly. Okay, yeah. Woohoo! Okay, so in VR, HUD view is a better option. So that is nice. I like it. I am glad I picked this up. I was thinking earlier, I was like, should I pick it up or not? But I got some extra pay from teaching a bunch of extra students this semester. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And that is pretty sweet. Certainly puts Radial G that was designed for VR to shame, in my personal opinion. So, again, that was WipEout Omega Collection. For PlayStation 4, it is basically WipEout 2048, WipEout HD, and WipEout Fury, all given a visual and control upgrade for PlayStation 4. It does have PlayStation 4 Pro enhancements. It now has the ability to play the entire game a la Resident Evil 7 Biohazard in full VR. Not just some quick little mode for VR the way that, say, a Gran Turismo Sport is. So if you want a nice, fast-paced, combat-based type of thing, I would really say this and Sprint Vector to some degree have a similar feel, except this one you can play sitting down and using our DualShock 4 rather than exercising like crazy while playing, although Sprint Vector I think is really awesome as well. Definitely one that I'm glad that I picked up. For now, though, I will be heading out. More PlayStation VR Let's Plays as more PlayStation VR games pass into my hot little hands, so to speak. Thanks for watching.